what's up? This is Mel, and you're listening to the H Buzz, the podcast that does its very best to keep those of you in the Houston area informed of what's taking place in the surrounding area. And I'll say it again, it has been a while since I've been on the H Buzz, and I do apologize for that. I shall make no excuses other than things have been quite busy and doing some things. No excuse, though. But I will say once again, since I've been away for a while, Happy New Year to all of you who listen to the H Buzz. Thank you so much again for taking the time to listen, whether it is here on Spreaker or if you are listening via iTunes. Thank you so much for making the H Buzz a part of your information. Your information resource, I guess is what I would say, that you use to find out what's happening in the city of Houston. And I hope, I started this podcast and I guess I have bad signal, and so I lost that signal. So I hope everyone is taking well and doing okay, because there is supposed to be this thing called a winter storm, and I'm not exactly for sure what a winter storm is here in Texas, because it's not often that we have, major storms. We do get cold, and we go from, like really nice spring weather, and then autumn, and then a touch of winter in one day. So we do have that amazing weather here in Houston. And it's funny because a lot of people, I'm watching them on Facebook and on Twitter, and they're hoping that they don't have to go into work tomorrow, or they can sleep in, and all of this different stuff. And parents are kind of sad because some of them have to take their kids to school tomorrow and all of that. Well, today, because it's now Friday, it's midnight. And it's so funny because I want to go to work tomorrow. And the reason is, this is not a tech show, but I'm upgrading my BlackBerry, and I'm a huge tech person. I love technology. I'm not a geek. I'm a techie. I enjoy the toys. And so I've decided to do away with the keys and give a try to the full touchscreen of the Z10. So I'm like really excited, and because I don't trust things coming to my house of that nature, because UPS is not always the most reliable, and then people, they steal. That's just a fact of life. And so I'm having it sent to my job, and it's supposed to arrive tomorrow, and unfortunately this storm has come. So I'm going to work, if but to wait for my package to arrive and then return home. That being that. But that's not what this show is about. We're not talking about me and my mobile phones. But hey, before we do talk about what's happening this weekend, I came across an artist. I enjoy jazz to a great degree. I like old school jazz, like Duke Ellington, Count Basie, Ella, that kind of stuff, Benny Goodman and all that. But every now and then I do enjoy the modern jazz and kind of neo-soul flavor in music. And as we play the intro and outro here on the H Buzz, Jonathan Rubain from Cape Town, South Africa, who's a splendid, wonderful gospel jazz artist, minister, whatever, performer, really great at doing wonderful stuff with the bass and all that great stuff. So I enjoy it. And I came across this artist named Avery Sunshine. Beautiful voice, great fingering on the keyboard, awesome. I don't know if she's jazz or she's neo-soul, but she's a lot of gospel flavor in her, and she does some gospel songs. So check her out on YouTube. Just throwing that out there because it's like I really enjoyed listening to her. I was just like, wow. So I had to download, I had to put on, a friend of mine, I put on his Facebook page one of her YouTube videos. And then he gave me the greatest compliment because I said, unfortunately it's not me singing this song to you, but he says, well, that's cool because I sound like that anyway, which I don't know if that's true. I don't think that's true that I sound that good, because she sounds really like hot. Just voice is awesome. but it's a compliment. You know, it's a real nice compliment that he gave me, a friend of mine in South Africa. So that's cool. But check her out. I think her voice is really wonderful, and I came across that today. So I thought I'd share that with you all. And by the way, there are things happening here this weekend in the city of Houston. In case you are wondering, yes, 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 yes. Despite the cold weather, because I'm sure no one knew that there was going to be cold weather this weekend. So I don't even know if it's going to be really that cold all this weekend. So don't stay in the house. Make plans to get out and do something and enjoy yourself. Yes, get out, enjoy yourself, have a great time. There's something for everyone. The crazy, the insane, those who are cultured, those who love music. If you have small children, you're single, you're a couple, it doesn't matter. There are things going on in the city of Houston, and I've come up with a few things that I think may be of interest to you. And for those of you who are our classical music fans, I don't think I would do the H-Buzz if there wasn't at least once a week something happening in the world of classical music. And of course, there are things happening at the Houston Symphony, and they're doing a special piece this weekend. I don't recall what it is, but you can always check them out at houstonsymphony.com. And of course, HGO, the Houston Grand Opera, they have their two operas that are taking place this week and next week, I believe it is, Rigoletto and The Passenger. So those things are happening, and I believe you can look that up at houstongrandopera.org as well. Check them out and see what's going on. But for the lesser known things, the Moore Opera Center. So for those of you who say, I don't want to pay all of that money to go see the opera, but I love opera, this may be of interest to you because Houston has a really great music scene, because we have wonderful universities that have really awesome music schools in them. We have Rice, that has Shepherd School of Music, and then University of Houston, who has the Moore Opera House, or the Moore Opera Center. And so the Moore Opera Center this weekend, they are doing two operas. And so for those of you who are on a budget, or you just don't want to spend all of that money and pay for parking and all of that stuff, why don't you just make your way over to U of H, the University of Houston, and check out what the Moore Opera Center has. They have, as I said earlier, two operas that will be performing this weekend, The Consul and The Barber of Seville. The Consul is the story of a woman struggling against bureaucracy in hopes of escaping a totalitarian country. And The Barber of Seville is Rossini's comedy about the resourceful Figaro and his aid to young love. So you have your pick. You can check it out and see which one interests you the most. And you can visit them at uh.edu/class/music/opera. So that's uh.edu/class/music/opera, and check out those. For those of you who are into the theater, I said this year I want to get into the theater. I've never really been a big play person. I've seen a few, but I'm not a huge stage person. I love opera, I love the symphony, I enjoy the ballet a good deal, but I've never really got into the plays. And it's not because I don't like them. I do enjoy them a great deal, but I just don't go see them that often. But anyway, for those of you who are looking for something to go see, I came across this. A Raisin in the Sun is going on. It's been going on since January the 10th, and it's going continue to play until February the 2nd. So you can check that out at the Garza main stage, which is it's located on 10760 Grant Road. And Cedric Willis is directing this award-winning play that tells the story of a black family in 1950s Chicago. Dreams, family, and the American dream are the heart of this story. And it is being put on by the Houston Family Art Center. You can check them out at www.hfar.org. www.houstonfac.com. That's www.houstonfac.com. And the tickets are very, very reasonable. So you should check them out. And if you're into the stage, and if you've always wanted to see a Raisin in the Sun, I know a few cities are doing a Raisin in the Sun at this particular moment this month. So amazing. I guess that's the thing to do this month. I don't know if it's the playwright's birthday or what it is. No, I don't think so. But anyway, that's that. For those of you who are into the vroom, 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 the automobiles, what's the latest that's coming out of whether Detroit or wherever it's coming from. The Houston Auto Show is taking place now all the way until January the 26th at Reliant Park. And you can see over 500 of the newest model year import and domestic vehicles, including several Texas debuts. Alternative fuel and electric vehicles, and concept cars at the Houston Auto Show. I don't know what's concept cars. I'll have to ask someone. I have no idea what those are all about. But anyway, it is something for the whole family. They have a whole kiddie zone for the kids. So don't think you have to leave the kids at home. You can bring the whole family and come to this. And if you have children who are 5 and under, guess what? Their admission is free. So just check it out at www.houstonautoshow.com for those of you who are interested. And also something else that is going on for the family, for those of you who are in the south part of the city or you're in the south neighboring cities close to Pearland, they are having their Winter Fest. And of course, the weather is perfect. It's perfect for a Winter Fest. This Saturday, January the 25th, from 10 a.m. until 5 p.m. at the Pearland Recreation Center and Natatorium. The Winterfest will feature 250,000 pounds of snow in the HEB Plus Winter Zone, including 2 snow tubing hills and snow play areas. And I don't think it's going to melt, not with this weather. I think it will hold and it shall last. Participants will also enjoy rides, inflates, carnival, midway games, petting zoo, pony rides, micro stock car, reality racing, live entertainment, toddler activities, rock climbing, walls, food and crafts, and many hands-on activities. So it sounds like a really great opportunity for the family to just take the kids out and have a wonderful time. You can check them out online at www.pearlandparks.com/winterfest. And that's minus the T. So that's www.pearlandparks.com/WINTERFES. That seems rather strange that it's S. You know what? Hopefully that's right, because I'm hoping that I copied that address down. And what I can do is I can actually check to see if I did that right. While we are, because I would hate for you to think, oh, this can't be right, because I'm telling you the wrong thing. You know, it's just not cool. But thanks to computer on my lap, I can, let's see, Winter Fest. And I am wrong, so it is Winterfest with the T. So that's www.pearlandparks.com/Winterfest. There you go, so you can check it out and see what's going on. For a little cultural stuff, for those of you who want to take the kids to get some cultural things, some ethnic learning, which is always great, because how do we learn to appreciate each other's cultures here in America if we don't go in and take in the activities and the festivities of other cultures? And I believe that we should do that. So TET, which is TET, I guess, Festival Houston 2014 is happening this Saturday, January the 25th at 10 a.m. until 9 p.m. at Discovery Green. Each year, those of Vietnamese descent inaugurate the coming lunar year with this particular fest, our most celebrated and significant holiday. So it's Tet Nugent Dan, I think is what it says, every year with Tet Nugent Dan. So I'm not for sure what that is, but that's something for me to look into. our most celebrated and significant holiday. And they invite us to come and enjoy. They're going to have all kinds of stuff that's going to include entertainment, fashion show, eating contest, the lion dance, and an appearance by the Houston Grand Opera. They're going to be doing a performance from one of the operas. They're going to premiere it, rather. There's going to be exhibition, food, game booths, and so much more. And guess what? This is a free event. This is a free event, so you might want to check this out. It's wonderful for the whole family. You can come out to Discovery Green and have a great time. You can check them out online at www.tetfesthouston.org. That's www.tetfesthouston.org. And then, for those of you who love museums, I enjoy museums. My mother enjoyed the museum. I think my sister enjoys the museum. But anyway, for those of you who enjoy museums, the Museum Experience 2014 kicks off this week. And they are starting off with Zone 1. It's going to happen this Saturday, January the 25th, 11 a.m. until 6 p.m. in the Museum District. The first of 4 museum events will kick off with Zone 1 on Saturday. This Saturday, I said that. For a day dedicated to exploring the Menil Collection, the Rothko Chapel, and Houston Center for Photography. Family and visitors can sample 3 distinct museums through activities programmed especially for the day. And they're going to have so much stuff going on. A whole lot of things. And this, of course, it is free. All 3 of these museums, they're usually free anyway, but this is in a free event. So it's a great opportunity to check out the special stuff that they will have highlighted during this Zone 1 of the museum experience. And you can check this out at HoustonMuseumDistrict.org. That is, again, Houston Museum District .org. And then, for those of you who love reading books, I think you will love this. If you are a book fanatic and love picking up books, this is for you. Friends of Houston Public Library Winter Book Sale, happening Friday. Well, it started Thursday, but it's going on Friday, January 24th, from 12 p.m. until 8 p.m. and Saturday, January the 25th, 9 a.m. until 4 p.m. at the Resurrection Metropolitan Community Church. The Friends of the Houston Public Library is hosting the Winter Book Sale, and you can find over 22,000 books in 10 of the most popular categories, including treasure hunt section, where you will find many gems to add to your collection. And this is the good part. All books in the main sale area are only $1 for paperback and $2 for hardbacks. And the categories include African American, Black Studies, Art and Music, Children, Biography, Cookbooks, Fiction, History, How-To, Literature, Sports, Entertainment, Health, Fitness, and Texana. I don't know what Texana is, but I guess it's everything about Texas. And let's see. I believe I read they are accepting credit cards. So you don't have to have cash, but just to make sure, why don't you check them out online at www.friendsofhpl.org. That's www.friendsofhpl.org/current-book-sale. www.friendsofhpl.org/current-book-sale. For the adventurous people, those of you who like to do crazy things, here is something for you. This is absolutely insane, but I've always wanted to go to Spain and do the running of the bulls. My brother-in-law is from Spain, but I don't think he's interested in taking me to do that. And in truth, I would rather watch the people. I don't want to do it. But for those of you who have a little adventure in you, the Great Bull Run is happening Saturday, January the 25th at 9 a.m. until 5 p.m. at Royal Purple Raceway. And I believe that's in Baytown, Texas. An experience unlike any other, the Great Bull Run brings the Spanish tradition of running of the bull to the United States. Face the adrenaline rush of a lifetime as you're pursued by 1,500-pound bulls stampeding down a quarter-mile course. Then celebrate with thousands of thrill seekers in a massive day-long festival that also features an insane tomato food fight. Tomato Royale. So anyway, it sounds like something quite exciting. For those of you who are interested, Tomato Royale, for those of you who are interested in running with the bulls, I'm sure there's some insane people that will do it. And if you're one of those insane people, you can check them out online, thegreatbullrun.com. That web address again is thegreatbullrun.com. And one last thing, let's see. Hear the Future Annual Invitational School Chorale Festival. Choral Festival, Chorale. Hear the Future. It's late. Hear the Future Annual Invitational School Chorale Festival, Sunday, January the 26th at 4 p.m. at South Main Baptist Church. And this is for those of you who enjoy choral music. It's a highlight of the Houston Chamber Choir season. Hear the Future pays tribute to the essential work done by outstanding, I'm sorry, my mouth is dry this time of the night, but done by outstanding choral music educators in our region and their excellent choirs. Concert goers enjoy an afternoon of music while showing their support of arts education in our schools, leaving convinced that the future has never sounded brighter. And they have quite a few schools from around the area. And for those of you who enjoy choral music, this is probably something you would love to do on Sunday, and it is free. That's a wonderful thing. So you can go to church, enjoy your Sunday dinner afterwards, relax a little bit, and take in some lovely music at the South Main Baptist Church. And for more information, you can check them out at www.houstonchamberchoir.org. That address again is www.houstonchamberchoir.org. And that's all I have on my list of things that are happening here in the city of Houston, but I am sure there's so much more going on in the city of Houston because it is Houston, and so there's always a plethora of things going on in this wonderful, fabulous city. Hey, if you have an event that you would like for us to mention here on the HBuzz, then please drop me a line, thehbuzz@gmail.com, and you can send us an email to the link and all the information about your event, or you can buzz us 281-748-6293. Would love to hear about your event and share with you everyone about what you have going on, and maybe it's something I can even come and enjoy, because I'm always looking for things personally that I would enjoy coming to. So the things that I share with you are things that I would personally want to attend. And of course, you can always follow us on Twitter at the HBuzz. So much going on in the city of Houston. Whatever you do, make sure that you're safe this weekend. And with the weather as it is, as I always say, please, no drinking and driving. If you have been drinking, ask someone else to drive you. But be safe this weekend, because the weather is not as lovely as it has been the last couple of days. So it is a bit nasty out there. It's wet. Make sure you take care of yourself. Be safe. Have a wonderful weekend. Enjoy your family, your friends, or your personal quiet time, whatever you decide to do. But enjoy yourself. Make the best of this weekend. I love you, and most importantly, God loves you. Look forward to talking to you on next week.